welcome back to my YouTube channel. I had this whole video planned, but it honestly just didn't seem right to post it. You know, the whole thing about posting videos and creating videos is to be vulnerable and to have real authenticity, and you know, for me to be here on camera in a parking lot with no makeup on. I'm so tired and a little bit drained, but the whole reason why I make videos is because it's such a creative outlet for me. It truly fills my whole heart and my whole soul. Like, I love doing it. I love recording videos every week and editing them. It's so fun. I'm just learning how to get better at that and learning more about it. And I wasn't gonna post a video this week, but I thought to myself, I love doing it though. And you know, just because it's not some super happy, weird video that I like to post, I figured, you know, I really appreciate real authenticity and radical self-acceptance, especially online or making videos. And you know, maybe this video, like maybe you were drawn to this video and you're watching this video, or if you know me, maybe this is something that you're meant to hear. But I'm currently in the depths of my emotions right now. It just didn't feel authentic to me to post something else. But yeah, I just feel like I needed to mention what was going on, because you know, that's not fair. I don't know, I just feel like real authenticity is really valuable. You know, when I'm watching videos or connecting with people online, it's because I feel like I value what they're saying or who they are, and you know, sometimes their videos cheer me up or help me in some way, and that's truly what I want to do. The whole reason why I love making videos is to connect with you and to help you and to inspire people, or just maybe you needed to hear this today, or you came across my video or me and you just felt like connected, or you needed to see it, or you know, in some way affected you in a good way, hopefully, or let you know that you're not alone. Then that's incredible. We've all had experiences in our life where we've lost someone. I have lost people in my life, close people, but it has been a while since I've had to go to a funeral. Gosh, I'm already crying. You know, I thought I'd cried so much that I didn't literally have any tears left to cry. Yeah, I lost somebody who was really close to me, and somewhat unexpectedly. And you know, the thing is, we go throughout our daily lives and our day-to-day things, and we stress about work or school or about, you know, getting things done, whatever that may be. And then real life experiences happen where you lose people, or somebody gets hurt, somebody gets sick, you get sick, you have a near-death experience, and your whole perspective about life changes. I just think the process of grief is so different, especially depending on, you know, you go through grief when you break up with somebody, you go through grief whether you lose a friendship, or you go through grief when somebody physically passes away, you go through grief when you grieve your old self or an old job, or it could be anything, an old home. But you know, it all affects us in different ways. We all process life events in a different way, and we all cope in a different way. And I'm sorry if I laugh, like, I cannot help it. And I know it may not be healthy, but it's the way that I get through things. Is I process things, I get uncomfortable with my emotions. And you know, one of the main reasons why I did that was because I'd been through such incredibly difficult things that I would laugh to try to make the mood better when I'm telling people, because it's so hard to digest. We all go through these things, and things happen in life that you could have never expected or seen coming. You know, we go throughout life believing that we're gonna live till 100, or you know, having this idea that life is long and we have all the time in the world, but really that's not true, right? I could walk outside and get hit by a bus That would never happen. But, you know, you don't expect people in your life who are really close to you to pass away. It's difficult. It's very different when it's somebody extremely close to you. You know, when major life events happen, it really makes you look at yourself. It makes you look at how you perceive the world. I have had a hard time focusing on the things I used to worry about because I realized that was so in my head, and I was fearful and worried about things that at the end of the day didn't have a huge significance. Like, I shouldn't have been worrying that much, because things like this happen and you understand and realize like what truly matters in this world and your life and who you are and the connections and relationships you make and the changes you create and how you show up in this world and who you are as a human and as a soul. I think there's so much power in being authentic and being genuine and sharing your stories and sharing what you've been through. It's so weird, bizarre to me now of how much things I've gone through are just my perspective on the world and how much has shifted and changed. And it's so bizarre to me how, you know, there's so many people dealing with these difficult things, or you see somebody on the street who is in pain or whatever, and we're all just walking about our lives. It's so bizarre. I don't know, so many things are just so weird to me now. You know, you could be walking in the store and you don't know what that person, did they just get a bad call? Did they just find out that someone passed away? Did they just, like, we don't know what anybody else is going through. And I know that's so cliche to say about like being mean to other people or projecting or, you know, road rage or these little things that people are angry about or put other people down. And I will never understand it, because you will never know what somebody is going through or what they're thinking or, you know, how their day went. You just like, I don't know, I feel like what goes around comes around. It always will. Like, I don't care what people believe in. I've seen it, and I know for a fact that that's really how it goes. The way you treat people is going to come back to you, no matter how much time it takes and no matter what form, it will come back to you because you're putting that energy out and you're doing. I just think people forget who or what they're doing things to. I just hope that you can be authentic, and you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's such a strength. And you know, for me, I had the weirdest thing where I had a hard time even letting myself feel these emotions, because I was like, I have all these things to do and this and that, and I was being so hard on myself, and I was like, that's not fair. You know, if you wouldn't say what you're telling yourself to a friend, you should never say it to yourself. Why are we constantly beating ourselves up, you know? And it's so weird when you're an adult and you have to go through losing people or grieving, and you know, you still have, life goes on, the world's spinning, and you're trying to process this really difficult thing, but you also have to do things. Like, you have priorities and responsibilities that don't just go away, you know? And so that's why it's so important to be compassionate towards other people. And on the other side of that, you know, when things like this happen, it makes us realize these fears that we create in our head are just really illusions, things that hold us back. We're like, I could die tomorrow, you know, and it's like all the things that I wanted to do, why should I continue to waste my energy on fear or things that haven't even happened, you know? So if you're out there and you're watching this and you've experienced this, I'm sending you so much love. Know that you're not alone.